Hi everyone. I am Parampreet Singh. For those who don't know or who are attending my session for the first time, I am a Python developer and I am in this degree. I'm in degree level. I'm a degree level student and I have been taking Python and MLP sessions like from 3 years. Um, and this term, like from last term, and this term as well, I have collaborated with Nilgiri House for having the Python and MLP sessions, especially for you guys, so that you guys can easily score well and practice well for your OPP quiz 1 and NTEM. Okay, and yes, thanks to Nilgiri House, thanks Aman, especially Anubrata, for the collaboration. And yes, this session, let me just tell you the basic flow. So we will have uh, two OPP1 sessions. Okay. First is revision session, which is today, and next we have practice session, which is on Friday, um, 7th November. Okay. Your OPP is on 9th November. Okay. So today we will go through all the topics. We will revise from week 1 to week 4, and then we will go through all these topics, okay, of week 5, so that we will have complete clarity on all the topics for OPP1. And then on practice session, we will cover as many as possible PYQs, plus some new questions as well. Like in each term, I create some new questions, okay. So following the last term, I'll this term also on 7th November, we will have practice session where we will do many practice, like we will just do practice and practice complete, okay. So I hope these sessions will be helpful for you in your OPP. Yes, you will be able to access. So this session is being recorded and it will be uploaded in my YouTube channel. So you can just search Parampreet Singh Python, or this is the channel link. I must have pinned it earlier. So this is the channel link. You guys can subscribe to it. Here you will get the recording of this session just after an hour. Okay. So yes, let's start. We will start by creating a file. I hope you all have VS Code or some code editor opened with the Meet, and you all are from desktop or laptop, right? How many questions we have to answer? That is like, I'm not sure exactly. There are, I think, sets in the OPP which you will get. Some pattern questions will be there. Okay, I think 2 pattern questions, 2-3 dictionary based questions, and rest some built-in function questions. So the pattern, I'll share you the complete pattern on 7th, okay, on the next session, when we will do the practice. Yes, that is also fine. Any code editor, collab, and everything is fine. Just I want you to practice alongside, okay. um so and yes, this session, we won't keep it as some lecture or something, okay. So I want this session to be very interactive. If you guys can speak, do speak, okay. We will have like many more discussion, not I'll just teach you and you can just like grasp the knowledge. No, you have to like try it on your own as well. So let's just start by discussing, going like having a walkthrough from like week 1 to 4, that is the syllabus of quiz 1, okay. So basic, like variables, we all know, right? Like variables, are you guys clear with the variables? If you are clear, you guys can like speak as well as type in chat box, plus thumbs up as well.
I think variable is good. We can
Yes.
move on.
Okay. And then we have data types: int, float, string, a boolean, these basic data types, right? We all are clear. And then we have conditionals.
Can you just copy this and paste in chat? This all the sets you're doing. Right?
Yes.
Uh,
Um, Okay. Conditionals, we are clear. If, elif, else, right? With the loops also, are we clear? For
So
loop and while loop.
may I get one quick question on the conditional?
Mm-hmm.
When we use the if elif,
Mm-hmm.
should we use else at the end of that condition? Like I use like first condition as if, second condition as elif, third condition as elif, and then the fourth condition should I use elif or else is sufficient?
If that is the last condition, you can just simply use else. Okay, if you know,
Okay.
like, all the other cases are handled by if and elif. If you are sure about that, then you can directly go with else. If not, then you can like specify the condition with elif. Okay, else
Is it
basically,
mandatory to use
no,
else?
no, it is
It's
not
not
meant.
mandatory. Okay, thank you. Perfect,
Yes.
thank you.
And loops, are we clear? For, while, both the
Um,
loops.
I have one confusion in the range, how it works
Mm-hmm.
for and while, and then there is somewhere I saw it can take a step value in the
Yes.
range as well. So if you could,
Yes, I'll
shortly brief
go
that,
through
that will
that as well. Range and okay, indexing is clear to everyone?
indexing for the string, it starts with 0. That's what I'm
Yes.
aware of. Yeah.
Okay. We
Okay.
will go through a bit as well. And slicing. Okay. Many people
Yeah.
don't know. Okay, what about slicing? Okay.
In
So
one
we
of the
will have
problem, I saw slicing as like minus k plus k, etc.
uh,
Like to find the middle.
don't worry,
Re-
we will
yeah.
have
Yeah.
walk through on that as well. Okay.
Okay.
So first we will go through these three and then we will further move on. Okay.
Okay.
Now, first, let me just check my name directly for indexing and slicing. So, I hope the size is like you all can see, right?
Yeah, it is better.
Font sizes. Okay. Yes, getting a particular, basically a substring from the string. Uh, Now, what is the length of this string? Anyone would like to
Zero,
share?
one, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
9,
6, 7, 8,
10.
9.
It's 10.
Not
It's
9,
10.
it's
9.
10.
Oh, sorry, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10,
Okay.
10.
So, the indexing is like, sorry, it is like 0, sorry, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And negative indexing is also there. How many of you know about negative indexing?
Yeah, we are aware.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so negative indexing starts from -1, which is the last character, and it goes to the very first character at -10. Okay.
Yeah,
And positive indexing starts from 0 to 9. We can also say like it starts from uh, like 0 to n-1, where n is the length. Can we say this? Like if length is 10, then the last index will be n-1, which is 9, right?
yeah,
And the negative indexing is like it starts from -1 to -n. Can we say this?
yeah.
Okay. Now, um, okay. I want you guys to tell me how can I print just m out of the name. I just want to print the character m.
Name 4, square bracket 4.
Yes, name 4. So if I just write name square bracket 4, that means I'm accessing the character element at fourth index. Okay. So at fourth, like at 0 we have p, at 1 we have a, at 2 we have r, at 3 we have again a, and then at 4 we have m. So if we run this, so I hope you all can see m is being printed here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is how just we do with the very basic positive indexing. Now, how can we print m from negative indexing with the help of negative index?
-6.
Okay, let's okay, if I write -6 here, and let's verify as well manually. So -1 is for t, -2 for e, -3 for second e, and then -4 for R, -5 for P, and -6 which is for M. So here we have the M, and if like we execute, so we have M in both, right, from positive index as well as from negative index, and both are same, of course. Okay, so you can verify it as well. Name -6, see, true is there, so that means both are giving the same character, right? Now this is clear to you all.
Yes. Is it possible to find the index number of an element?
That I want you to tell me. If I want to get the index of M, how can I get that? I want you to print the index of M from the name string.
Dot index function.
Dot.
Index function.
Okay. Yes, there is a function called index. Okay, in string,
Okay.
where we pass in the character or the substring as well. Okay. If I just pass in a simple character, it can be in like any double inverted commas or single. It will just give us the index, and it will only give us the positive index. So this is one thing you have to keep it in mind. Okay, it won't give you the negative index. Now, uh, what if let's say I want to print the index of this A? How can I print that? If I just type A and run it, I'm getting 1, which is for this. But I want to print 3, not 1. Like I want to print the index of second A. How can I do so? Let me give you some hint. Now, can you guys just try something? Okay. So, can you see this start and end parameter?
Mm-hmm.
This sub basically means whatever the substring we want to find. Okay. So currently when we go through the string now, this function, it starts from the very first index, which is 0, and as soon as it finds that particular character, it will like the first occurrence, it will immediately returns the specific index. So what if instead of starting from 0, because default start is 0, which is the starting of the string, what if we start from 2? Okay, because at 2 we have already like bypassed the P and A, which is the like A where we have the
0 and
first
1.
J. Yes, 0 and 1. So now if I run this, but now it is saying it takes no keyword arguments. That is like we just have to pass in the starting index directly. No, we cannot specify the keyword, which is the start or end. Okay, so if I run this, now we are getting 3. Okay, which we wanted. This is not only for single character, we can do for multiple as well. Let's say I wanted to print Ram, like the index of Ram, where Ram is occurring in Param. How can I print so? I'll just write Ram, and it will not, okay. How many indexes it will give us? 1 or 3 or more than 3?
Only the index of R.
Yes, only the index of R. It will find the whole substring Ram, but it will only give the like where the string is being where the string is started. Okay, so Ram is starting from R, which is at 2, so it will give us the index 2. Okay, is this clear to you all?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's move on to slicing. Now, what
So
exactly?
sorry, one
Yes.
question. Sorry to interrupt. Let's say I want to find the index of A and P.
Mm-hmm.
Should I need to use two different statements for that, or one single statement so I can get the index of both the characters?
No, you have to use different statements, different index
Okay.
functions. Okay,
So
like
this
two
basically
kinds.
returns either one index of a character or an index of a substring. It
Yes,
doesn't take more than two. Okay, got it.
yes. If I
Elements
just
to check.
type AP, it will give us substring not found, because it will check for
Okay,
the consecutive, like is there any AP together. Okay,
understood. Thank you. Thank you.
yes. Now slicing. So slicing is basically if I just want to print Ram, not the whole string, or I just want to print Preet or some specific characters. Okay, a portion of the string, not the complete string. so I can simply slice that part. So how? We just need to use the same syntax which is for indexing. Okay, so let's say I want to print ram now. Okay, the starting index of ram is 2. Okay, so I'll just pass in 2 here. Now slicing basically takes three things: start, stop, and step. Okay, like start is from where we need to start, and at stop where we have to like stop, basically where we have to end. So like like at which index we should stop. We do not need more than that characters after that particular index. And step is like how many characters, like how many steps, basically indexes we want to skip. So I'll tell you about that in a later time. Right now, like we want to print ram. So ram, it is it is like ram is of three letters, right? Three characters, and the starting index is 2, so I have written down 2 here. Now if I put in colon, it is basically I have provided the starting index. Now I have to provide the stop index. Okay, the stop index, uh, where ram is being ended, it is being ended at 4. Okay, so can I write 4 here to print
No,
ram?
we'll have
No, one plus.
one more than 4
Okay,
for
why one more?
because it is a range quantity, right? So it will take one less than the last value.
Yes, so it will not consider the stop value exactly. Like when we reach the stop value, that means if we are at 5, so when we reach at the 5, it will not consider that. It will immediately stop there. Okay, and it will take all the characters which we have accumulated earlier. Okay, so now we have the stop index at 5, which is basically this p, but it will only go till m only. Okay, because at p we have this stop. Now if I run, so we are getting ram here. Is this clear to you all? Okay, now with these two we have one more thing, which is step. Again I'll put one more colon, and then I'll put 1. What do you think, what will be the output?
One step
It
will
will be
be
same.
same basically.
Okay, yes, anyone would like to explain?
It will just
Hmm.
start with A, and
Hmm.
then it will skip R, and then it will
Okay.
print A.
Okay.
No, I think
Basically, the step.
one is the default value, right? So if
Yes.
you put 2, it will
Hmm. Hmm,
skip.
hmm. Okay, yes. So basically, just like how we like step on stairs. Okay, like we go step by step, one step at a time or two steps at a time. It's up to us. So similarly, we have the step here. Default value is 1. That means if we start from 2 with the step value of 1, first it will take the r, and then it will go to the next index by like adding the step into that. So like we will start, it will start from 2, and then 2 plus 1, the next step we will have 3, so 3 is the next index. Then 3 plus 1, 4. Then 4 plus 1, which is 5, but it is stop. So stopping here, it will not consider that particular index. Okay, so it will only accumulate these characters at these indexes. So 2, 3, 4. Because we have default 1, so we will get the same answer anyways. Okay, not rm exactly. What if I do 2 here? Now the step will be increased. So it will first check the second character, the character at 2 index, and then it will add 2 in it because the step value is 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Now it will not take the character at 3 index. It will ignore that and just consider the character at 4th index, because this is what we are getting after adding the step. And then in 4 it will again add 2. So 4 plus 2 is 6, more than stop. So it will simply stop here. So then again we will have just only two characters, two indexes, and from these two indexes, whatever the characters we have, we will get. So now if I run, we will have rm. Is this clear to you all, the step value? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what about if I do 2 colon colon 1? What do you think? What will be the answer?
It
It
will
will go
print
from
till the
R
end.
to T. R to T.
Okay, R to T. Yes. So what's the start value here?
2.
2.
2.
What's the stop value?
The length
Nothing.
of the string.
Then
Yes. So by default, the start value is 0. Okay. Stop value is the length. Okay. And what is the default step value? What?
1.
1. Okay. So yes, here we have the step value of 1. So it will like we have not specified stop value between these two columns. We have to specify some stop value, but it is not necessary. So it will, if we do not provide, so it will take the default value, which is the length. So length is 10. Okay. So that means 10 here, and if I run, so we'll get RAM-PR-EET. Is this clear to you all? Okay. Now, what about this? What do we get in the answer?
Entire string.
Okay. What is the start value here?
0.
0.
0. Stop value?
Length of the string.
Okay. And step value? 1. Okay. So that means it will start from 0 and go to the very end again. Now, if I just want to print the characters at even indexes, how can I print?
Step value will
2.
be 2.
Okay. What about the
and
start and
step
stop?
It will remain same. It's
stop
Okay.
nothing.
will be
We
10
can
and
keep
step
it
will be
default.
Yes, default is. Can you help with default parameters for index? Default parameters are like just the substring, and then we have okay, I'll tell you that in a bit. Now see, we are having a step value of 2. That means it will start from 0, take a step of 2, it will collect R, then step of 2 collect M, then step of 2 again collect R, then step of 2 it will take the E, then step of 2, but now it reaches, like, it has crossed the length. Okay, like it reaches the length only, so there are no more characters left, so it will just stop there. Now if we want to print odd, like characters at odd indexes, then
Start from 1 instead of 0.
yes, start from 1. So if we start from 1, then take a step of 2, again we will get an odd, then take a step of 2, again we will get an odd, and so on and so forth. Okay, is this clear to you all? Now regarding negative indexing, I won't cover that much because we have many more topics as well. Okay, I'll just give you a very little brief about that, and rest I would like you to try on your own. Okay, and if you get any doubt, you can just ask me or ask in the comment section of the video as well. It's up to you. Okay, or yes, do take help of ChatGPT only for like learning purposes, not like just to solve my assignments and just submit, give me the code of GRP and submit it. No, practice on your own. Okay, because that is important. Now I think many of you are familiar with this string, like at least know what this string is, like this code, not string.
It will reverse the given string.
Yes, it will reverse the given string, but how it is working actually, I think choices will be there. I'll share you the exact pattern. Okay, in the next session. So okay, first we don't know what is the start value right now. We don't know what is the stop value. What is the step value? Anyone knows?
It's -1. It will print
Yes.
from the reverse.
Okay, it is -1. So -1 means we are incrementing by a negative step. Okay, now it is checking the whole string. So can you guess like what would be the starting string, starting index?
Minus
From
1.
-1 plus this output. Yes, -1, because we can see the first character which is being printed, it is having the, like, it is the t. So t is having the negative index of minus, like the negative index which is -1, and then it is being stopped at where, like it is printing the p, the whole parampreet in reverse manner. So this p is at -10. So can we have the stop value as -10? What do you think?
Like what we are trying to do.
Negative slicing.
So do
So
we want to reverse the order or to
we are
keep it
simply
same?
printing the reverse of string, but we are debugging it how actually it is working.
We
Okay,
can put
Okay.
-10, I think.
okay. What if
Yeah,
we
so
put
then
-1 at starting and -10 here? This is what we have here, right? This is what we interpreted, है ना? Now, if I run this, we are getting almost the complete reverse except one character p, which is this one. Why?
So if you try instead of -10, -11.
Okay, -11. Now it is working, but why it was not working for -10? A very basic reason we just
because it was
discussed.
taking n minus 1 up to, so -10 to -9.
Not exactly that. It will not consider the stop value. Remember, in similar to like we were stopping at 5, right? Because we have the value, stop value as 5. We are not considering that value. So similarly here, if we put in 10 here, it will not consider the -10 character. It will go to, like, it will go to -10, and it will immediately stop there and take all the characters which it has accumulated, like from t till a. Okay, it will not take consider the p. And now if we just increment it by some value, we can have, because it is more than the, like, the this index, not more exactly, less than, because it's in minus. So is this clear to you all? Okay.
I have one doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if I have to print a specified value in the reverse, like P to P, like in the reverse order? Like, I don't know how to print this.
Okay, yes, we will discuss that as well. Okay, now I want you all to try with your own name. Okay, just create a Python file and have this name variable and type in your name. Okay, and then try to reverse it. Try to do some slicing, positive slicing, and then negative slicing with the reverse, and then try to debug, like understand how exactly negative slicing works. Okay, if you are able to understand this, like how this is the, like, sort of, we can say, correct um, indexing, the slicing values for printing the reverse string, then you are clear with the, like, whole slicing concept. Okay, so how it is actually working, if I just show you. So it is starting from -1, है ना? Is this, like, we all know, right? Let me just type in here. Then it is taking a step of -1. So -1 plus -1, the answer is 0
It
or
should be -2.
Minus.
-2.
Oh,
-2. Okay, because -1 will be -2. Then -2 plus -1. What would be the
-3.
answer?
-3.
-3, and so on and so forth. It will reach not at the stop value of 10. Like when we have -10, sorry, -9 plus -1, the answer is -10. Okay, -10 also we will consider. Why? Because the stop value is -11. Now when it reaches, when it will get the uh, resultant value as -11, it will stop here. Okay, because that is the stop value and it will not consider that. Not considering minus 11. So it will just check from -1 to -10. Is this clear to you all? Like how this
So default
exactly
value,
works?
default value of top is length plus 1.
Yes, not length plus 1 exactly, but yes, if we want to print all the characters, including the last character, like from the smallest index, yes, then we have to provide some bigger value. Okay, just to give you a bit more. Yes, why it's n plus.
So, sir,
What if? Yes.
sir, means that regardless that the ending of the like the stop is negative or positive, it's never included. That's excluded.
If it's.
Or the stopping index.
So the stop.
Regardless कि वो positive है negative है मतलब वो include नहीं होता उसके एक पहले वो रुक जाता है.
Then sorry, can you speak a little bit louder?
सर आई मीन टू से कि ये जो इंडेक्स मतलब हम जो ये स्लाइसिंग कर रहे हैं इसमें वी हैव स्टार्ट स्टॉप एंड द स्टेप राइट.
Yes.
तो जो स्टॉप में है रिगार्डलेस कि वो नेगेटिव है कि पॉजिटिव है दैट्स नेवर इंक्लूडेड इफ इट्स मेंशन्ड.
Yes, it will never be included, and if it is not mentioned, it will completely take the whole string. Okay, like this is how we work it. Okay. Yes. So I was at yes. If we instead of okay, पहले positive से करते हैं, ठीक है? Can we start from 9? Like 9 colon. What do you think? What will be the answer? 9 is the last index. We will get an empty string or T or some error. What do you think?
It's T.
I think error, out of bound error.
Error.
Okay, so what's the stop value? Okay, what's the start value here?
9.
9.
It's 9.
Stop value right now we don't know. What about step value? We can easily
1.
1.
1.
What is the
It will
stop
print
value?
only T.
Yes. What is the stop value?
10.
10. Okay. Default, which is the length. Yes, so it will print T. Means it is starting from this and going to the end. So 9 plus 1. So it will consider the start is always considered. Okay. What if I start from 10? Now, will we get an error or some weird output?
Probably
And-
out of index error.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, now it will show out of index error.
Okay. We are not getting any error. Why?
Empty.
Yes. So it will give us an empty string. Okay. So this is like this is an empty string. We can also check like by printing the length. If length is 0, that means it's an empty string, right? So length is 0, and what is the type? We can check the type as well. So it's a string. That means a string with the length 0. That means an empty string. Is this clear to you all? I know it was like a bit tricky, but yes, just to clear your slicing concepts, I added this. Now,
तो मतलब इसमें हम ये भी सोच सकते हैं, अगर ये परमप्रीत पूरा नाम टाइप करने के बाद इट क्रिएट अ स्टेप, इट क्रिएट अ ब्लैंक आल्सो आफ्टर 10.
not exactly that. Well, blanks are not considered, like वो empty string होगी, right? तो उसको like we won't consider that. So यही होता है कभी कभी if you get some no, like if we see no outputs like this, that means we are providing some wrong like slicing values. Okay, ऐसा नहीं है कि t के बाद infinite empty strings है, no, ऐसा empty characters है, ऐसा नहीं है. t is the like the stop. So this is like ये Python अपने आप internally handle करता है where the string is being stopped. But if you have done C++, you know, like there is an like what do I call exactly, I forgot. but there is like backslash o, backslash 0, that basically represent that is the end of the string or end of an array. Okay, that is the Mhm.
Uh, so start always gives some output, no error. Am I
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
With the help of start we will get at least something, we will not get any error. What about this? What is the start value here?
0 only.
0,
What is the stop value? 100. What is the step
100,
value? 1.
1.
1.
What do you
1.
think? Error, empty
I
string,
think it will print the entire string.
empty string.
Entire string, not
Yeah,
empty.
Okay,
Entire
directly.
string with
entire string.
blank.
Okay, okay. So I think now many of you, yes, whole name, think like we won't get any error, right? Let's print it. Yes, so it will give us the empty string. That means the stop value, it can be any like larger number. Okay, it is working. Okay. What if I think I should not do more, but that's fine. Yes. So I hope you are clear with the like slicing, most of the slicing. Rest like just how we did here. Okay. Very weird numbers, like without providing the start value or providing this as the start value. Okay. Try with your own name. Try with negative slicing. Okay. Even if you write 10 different string slicing, आपका आराम से string slicing का concept clear हो जाएगा. And I hope अभी तो आपका mostly clear है. If it is clear, can you guys give a thumbs up so we can move ahead? The string slicing and indexing. I hope mostly लोगों को clear होगा. Okay, great. Now we have the range. Okay, just one more thing. In the slicing, I'll like provide you a bit. So for the positive, we have this. Okay. Now for the negative, you guys tell me what is the start value?
It should be -1.
Yes.
-1.
What is the stop value? Minus length plus
The
1.
length
Can
of the
you?
string
Length
plus
plus
1.
1.
Yes. What is the step value?
Default it should be -1.
Minus 1. Now, like this, okay. If I just write this, what do you think? Which, okay, not this, it is not valid. Will it consider like, what step do we have here? What is the value of step?
1.
1.
1.
That means a positive step. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, this also positive 1, right?
Hmm.
I've just provided 2 columns, nothing else, it is working fine. Now, if I just provide a negative step value, based upon that, the whole game changes. Okay. So the important thing is, based upon step value, start and sorry, default values of start and stop is calculated. So if I am providing -1 here, it is automatically taking -1 as the start and -11 as the stop value. If I provide 1 here, it will automatically take 0 as the start and the length as the stop. So this is what we have seen. Okay. Is this clear to you all? Can we like summarize the whole slicing with these 4 lines? Basically these 3 lines. Okay. I'm sharing this with you all as well. Okay. So this is some sort of tip or some code which you can like take reference. Now the range function works similar to slicing, nothing else. Just that range have 3 parameters: start, stop, step, and the start, stop, step works in the completely same manner. Okay. There are like multiple ways to call range. If I just do range of 10, for what numbers, like how many numbers it will be generated, like it will generate
10.
0 to
0 to
9.
9.
0 to 9.
0 to 9. That means start is 0, stop is 10, and step is 1. Okay. Now this will also do the same. Okay. And this will also do the same. Can we say this? Okay, is this stop as 10 or stop? Okay, stop as 10, yes. So the last number which we will get is 10 or something else? The last number from these range values, or the largest number?
9.
9.
9. Okay, it won't be 10 because it will not consider the stop. And similarly, we have range in -1. For the -1, of course, we need to specify the start as well. Like if I start from -10 to -20 with the step of -1. Start value is -10, stop is -20, and step is -1. Which numbers it will generate? -10 we know. Then the next number will be -9 or -11?
-11.
So if I
-11 to -19.
can you speak louder? Is
-10,
this
-11 to up to
okay? I
-19.
can't hear you exactly. Okay. Yes. Am I audible to all?
You're audible.
Okay. Yes. I think some issue with my, yes. So what would be the next number?
-11.
-11, yes. And because why -11? -10 plus 1, plus -1, which is -11, and then -12, and so on and so forth. What would be the last number it will generate? -20 or something else?
-19.
-19. Again, it will not consider the stop value. Now if I run this, we will get the exactly range being printed. Why? Because it will not immediately like create all the numbers, because if we are creating the numbers, that means we are taking some space in RAM. Okay, so it works in a very efficient manner. It will generate numbers whenever we require. So how can we, like, we can just simply do this, like we can create a data structure out of it. It can be list, a tuple, okay, or a set, or there is this thing as well. You can like read about it more. The star, this is a wildcard, basically it extract all the values. So all will give us the numbers, whatever it is, like it will generate. Is this clear to you all? All the ranges, you can ignore the star if you want, but yes, I just wanted to give you clarity on the range specifically. Okay, now can we move ahead on the data structures? Okay, so far how is the session going on? Are you guys like are clear with some topics? Okay,
Yes, sir.
and
We are basically clear with the topics. What we are facing the issue is writing the code.
no worries, we will do that in practice session. Okay. Yes, so list. Okay, how was the quiz one before going to the list?
Pretty good, sir.
Okay,
Yes, it was good.
in what type of question specifically did you guys find some problem, or like took time to solve? Much more time than me.
There were a couple of questions where it talks about number of lines it will print.
Okay.
There's a print statement, and at the end of the print statement, it is given like a slash n or end is equal to space, etc. For me, it was kind of difficult.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that was quite lengthy.
Okay. Number of time loops will run. Okay. Yes. So basically for these types of questions, what you can do is simply dry run the code. Basically, try to think, and with your, like, with the pen and paper, the rough sheet which you get, try to write the output line by line. Okay, and when you do that, एक दो क्वेश्चंस पे आपको टाइम लगेगा, बट धीरे धीरे when you do that for like 10 questions, 12 questions, and in practice as well, you will get complete clarity. Okay, so that is what we call as dry run, and this is what every beginner do at starting, or even like some senior programmer as well, if like whenever we understand, do some like learn some new concept and all. Okay, nested loop within while loop. Yes, so these types of questions, like the nested loops and all, we will cover that in practice session. But so far, are you guys clear with the concept of list?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
One query I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
You told, right, the OPP session, how it is. Like previously, this is like, even I am repeating this OPP. What happens is like we don't understand the logic of that, like because it will be only 2 hours question, right? Exam, right? And that if we figure out to find our logic, there we are losing time also there. And I request, like, my question is like, provide hints there, like, so like, okay, this is my question, okay, this is my output, like what is the logic there? Sometimes we don't understand the logic. The question is like a trick it is.
That is because we are in IIT Madras, not in some
Exactly.
easy like
Because
normal
previous
college.
one
Okay.
pattern printing was there. It was really tricky actually.
Because they want you to practice much more before attempting the actual quiz. Okay, that is why we have practice assignments. So if you see, the practice assignments are more difficult than graded assignments, and this is not only for Python, it is for all the subjects in the degree level so far, which I have observed. Okay, because practice sessions have many edge cases sort of questions which are like not easy to solve, but it will like make you do the practice. So that is what they want. Now, list, is this mutable or immutable?
List is
Mutable.
immutable. Yeah, we can change it.
Mutable means change. Okay,
It can be changed.
Now, we can like create the list. Can we add elements in list? Yes. Can we remove elements from the list? Yes.
Yes.
We can use pop and remove function. I'm not going into that. Just like we are just doing a very brief recap. Can we delete elements from the list? Yes. Okay, deletion is similar. Can we update the list? Yes, we can update. Okay, update is simply means adding or removing something, or even changing the value of some element. Okay, so these all things we can do. Now what about tuples? Mutable or immutable?
Immutable.
Immutable.
Okay, immutable, cannot be changed. We cannot add, remove, or update. We can just simply create. Okay. Now what about sets?
Sets
Set
are
is
also
mutable.
mutable.
Okay, can be changed. Again, create, add, remove, update. There are many methods in the specific list wise and set wise to create, add, remove, and update. Again, I'm not going into that. Yes, if you want to like get clarity on specific data structure, you can refer to my playlist, this programming in Python session, or it is also now added in the courses section as well. So this is like the whole Python and programming in Python session course. So there you will find like this session number 9, okay, session number 10, and all the different sessions for each and specific topic. So you can refer to them if you want to like learn each and every method about the list or get a deeper understanding. Now, dictionaries. First, tell me, are these mutable or immutable?
Mutable.
Okay. What about order? I wanted.
Doesn't have an order. See, here after Python 3.7, some say that it has the
Yes,
order.
yes, it has order now. Okay. The Python which is being used in the IITM's OPP and all the portals, it also has like it is Python 3.8 something, so it maintains the order. Okay, so you can go with that. Or maybe now they have upgraded that as well. Now, we can do create, add, remove, update because it is mutable, है ना? Um, Now, okay, before going into the dictionary, I just want to I'll just comment everything out here. Okay, all the print statements. Yes, you can just like search Parampreet Singh Python or in the YouTube, or this is okay. It is pinned. I hope it is visible. Copy link, paste. This one. Okay. Yes. Now, before going further, a little. Is this set or dictionary?
Dictionary.
It's a
Dictionary.
dictionary.
How can we create an empty set?
Set front bracket এই curly braces.
Okay. We can only create the set via set function. Okay. This is I wanted you to know. Now dictionaries. Can anyone explain what dictionaries are?
Key value pairs.
Okay.
And keys are unique.
Keys are unique. And do we have indexes in dictionaries? 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. Do we have?
Yes.
Yes.
No, we don't actually. Keys are the indexes. Okay. So I'll just create a dictionary. A as 1, B as 2, C as 3, and D as let's say 7. Now key value pairs, as we just discussed. So if I cannot exactly print the whole pair, but I can get the value from a key. Okay. Now how can I do so? S, again similar syntax as list, string and all, square bracket and the key. Instead of index we need to pass the key. Okay, so we are getting 1 here. If I pass in D, we'll get 7. Let's check about sorry. Let's check about indexes. If I put in 0, what do you think? Do we get an index error or some output or some other error?
Key not found.
Yes, key not found error, key error, some sort of, yes, key error. Okay, because there are no indexes in dictionaries, so whatever we pass in the square bracket, it will consider that as the key. Okay, and it will check in the all the keys which we have. Now
But isn't it contradicting that without
Can you
getting
repeat
access,
this?
how it
Can you
is?
repeat this? I didn't understood this.
okay, hold on Amit, I'll repeat. Yes, Karthik.
Um, so from Python 3.7 onwards, we are saying that dictionaries are ordered.
Mhm.
So how can it be ordered without maintaining an indexes? I'm wondering.
This is it's like internal work. If you have used or like know about some, we have a collections module. Okay, um, like there it's an earlier people, if they wanted to maintain the order, they use an order dict, a specific form of dictionary which maintains the order. But now the Python, that core Python developers, they did it internally in the like how actually like when the dictionary implemented it, by default it maintains the order. I can prove you that with the help of set. So like set is also unordered. Okay, sets we do not have any sort of indexes.
Okay.
So if I just do this and print x, and I'll print s here. So see, right now we are getting false 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me add some more things like empty string, none. There also I'll add something like empty string as 1, 2, 3. and none as 1 2. Okay, these are also valid. Okay, so if you see now, see, empty string moved from last to this one. Now if I run this again, okay, we are getting same, but these the order is not being maintained here. It is like it gets shuffled in number. Sometimes it doesn't get shuffled, we do not see exactly, but it gets always like randomized because there is no specific order in the set. But in dictionaries, doesn't matter how many times like we print, basically at the time of printing only we can see the order. Okay, it will always remain the same in the manner how we have created the key value pairs. If we have created the B key value pair after A, so it will always remain after A. Okay,
Okay.
so this is how
In-
they have internally implemented it in a
okay.
manner.
So in the list, we can insert an item at a specific index, but
Yes.
here we can't do it, is it, in dictionary?
We can take the help of a key. Let's say I want to update the value of A key from 1 to 5. Now if I print S, and before updating if I print S, we can see the difference here.
No,
It
no,
is maintaining the order, and just that it's changing the value. Okay,
no, if I want to insert another key value pair between A and B key,
we cannot do that because it will, like, we cannot change the order. That is
order. Okay.
simply means we are changing the order. But we whenever we insert some key, let's say I'll insert E with the value of 8. Now if I print, okay, not sorry, it's, this is how we update, and in the similar manner this is how we create another key. If that key does not exist, it immediately gets created. So see, E always, it will always come at the end. Doesn't matter if I, like, let's say if I put in Z here and do this, Z will always remain here where we defined it. Okay, it will not
Okay.
do some sorting or something. Okay.
Noted. Thank you.
Now there are many more methods for dictionaries. I'm not going into that. You can refer to my playlist. Okay. You can refer to the dictionary one, I think. Yes. The session number 13. Now,
Like in your
One
playlist,
question.
it starts from the scratch or
I have started from scratch, like from very starting.
basics.
Yes, very basics.
Oh.
Yes, Lakshay or someone else was asking.
Yes, yes. When you created the set, it has two values, false and zero. It printed false, not zero.
That we will debug here in dictionary. This is some tricky thing we will do here. Okay, let me create another dictionary. D 1 as the 2. I'll just go with the simple technique first. Okay, 3 as 6 and 7 as 1. What will be the output of 2? D of 2?
3.
3.
3. Okay, and what if I do this? Error or some output? If output, what will be the output?
Probably 6.
6.
6.
Okay, how?
I think no.
Okay, no.
Because
Mm-hmm.
D of 2 is
D of 2 is
3,
3.
right?
Okay,
And D of 3 again. Like,
so D of 2. Let's first interpret what does the internal dictionary do. D of 2, it gives us 3. Okay, now we have earlier we had this. Okay, now D of 2 is replaced by this value from the help
Fix
of
it.
this dictionary. So we have D of 3, which
It
is
will be 6.
6. Okay, so now if we
yes, sir.
run, so we have 6 here. Okay, very basic, and we can wrap it any more, like, for all the values. That's up to us. Now let's come here. True as, okay, before that, what do you think? Now not for this D of 2, what will be the output? Whether it will be 3 or 4, or it will be 3 comma 4?
Error.
Error, because key values can be repeated, I guess.
Okay. Okay. So all of you agree? Error. Okay. One is saying 4. Okay.
I think it will produce 3 because it will take the first value even though it will.
Okay. So let's see. It is giving us 4. Why? See, earlier remember how we updated the value of A, right? In the similar manner, if we use that same key and whatever the at the last occurrence, like the last updated value, whatever we have for a key, that it will consider. Okay, it will not give us any error. It will just take the last provided value or last updated value. So earlier the value was 3 for the key 2. Now the value is updated, like now I'm again providing a key value pair 2 with the value of 4. So it will remove the 3 and it will place in 4 here. Yes.
So
Latest.
basically it is retaining the uniqueness.
Yes.
The
And
key is
see,
not getting duplicated here, rather it is the original value of 3 is getting replaced with 4. That's what we are
original, yes, original value of 2 is getting. And also if you see, the order is also being maintained. Okay. It doesn't mean like it will remove from here and put 2 below, like at the end. No, it is keeping the order where the key was earlier. Okay. So now let's move further. Okay, what is the length of this dictionary?
Five, six, five, five.
5.
Okay, all of you agree 5?
Yeah.
Is there anyone who is saying 6 or 9 or 12
No,
minus
five,
1?
it is five.
Okay, let's run. Why 4? Weird.
Repeated key?
Yes,
Yeah,
because
repeated key.
see, output सामने था. Okay, so you could have just counted here. We have the repeated key, so it will only take the unique key. Okay, with the latest updated value. So this is one key value pair, this is another, this is another, and this is another. Okay, is this clear to you all? Why it is 4, not 5? Now, let me just create some weird key value pairs. Okay. Minus 1 is 4, minus nothing, and I think yes, empty, and false as 24. Okay, now tell me, what is the length of this dictionary? Too big.
Ten.
Okay.
No, not sure.
12.
Okay.
11.
12.
Okay. 10, 11, 12. So till now we have 3 different answers. Okay. Is there anyone who thinks that it will be still 4? No. Okay. Let's run. I'm removing 4. Of course it won't be 4. Enter. 9. Weird. Isn't it?
Empty key not counted.
Uh, okay. That's not the case. Let's now print the dictionary. And this will also help us like resolving why set was not like that issue in the set. Yes, I'll just, so this is the dictionary which we have here, right? We all can see. Now let's print it with this line number 92. Enter. We are getting this dictionary. 1 as yes, but where we have updated 1 as yes? We have not. Okay. Yes, Molu. But why it was doing this weird behavior? It is doing this weird behavior. Okay. This is an issue. 1 is yes. What about 2 is 4? Is this fine? Line number 78 and 81. We all are clear with this earlier, right? From earlier discussion. 3 as 6. Clear, right? 7 is
Yeah.
1. Clear. Okay. P as param. Clear? है ना?
Yep.
Immediate. Like the same. 0 as 25. Weird. There is no true key. Why?
Yeah, because in
Yes.
Python it
We
accepts
will
all
go.
the input.
We'll go there. Okay. But before that, okay. Now we have -1 as 4. This is also clear. Okay. None as nothing. This is also there. And empty string as empty. This is also there. Weird. Takes. False is not there. Now, what is the issue exactly? Let's debug it. Why it is giving us 9, not 10, 11, 12, 13. So we all know 1, right? We print 1 and boolean of 1 and print true and boolean of, sorry, integer of true. Okay, see, 1 is being printed as it is. If we convert the 1 into a boolean value na, so we get true. Okay, and if we convert the true into an integer, we will always get 1 as the answer. Okay, is this clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Boolean of 1 and integer of true will give us the vice versa answer. Okay, this thing. Now, like boolean of 1 is true and integer of true is 1. Okay, now like we can say these are the reverse of each one, but again there is a catch. Boolean of 1 to 3, error or something as an output.
It will be true.
Okay, yes, it will be true, but why?
Consider 123 as an integer.
Sorry.
Sir, it will consider 123 as a number, right?
Yes. So what about minus?
It still be true.
Okay. Yes, so it will be again true. And if I do print bool of ABC, what do you think?
True.
True.
True. Okay. Bool of an empty string.
False.
False.
Okay. Now here, from here, we are going to some conclusion. Just before that, boolean of 0 is false.
False.
Okay. And integer of false is
Zero.
0. Okay, so these are also reverse. This is also reverse. है ना?
Yeah.
Now, so the conclusion is, for all the numbers, all the integers or all the numbers we can say, except 0, boolean value is always true, because that number has some quantity, because like this is some like value, right? This is some quantity, not exactly, some value. Okay, 0 means there is no value exactly, है ना? So that's why it gives us, for 0 boolean is false. Okay, because 0 means there is nothing is there. Like I can show you, if I do 3.0, है ना? So we get 3.0 printed, right? If I do 3 dot, what do you think? Again 3.0, same. It doesn't matter whether we write 0 or not. Now for this case as well, what, 0.123, we are getting 0.123. 0.123. Remember, sometimes we do this, like we directly put in point and some value instead of putting 0 in front of the decimal, because it is not required. It means decimal, if we have nothing before the decimal, that means there is 0. If we have nothing after the decimal, that means there is 0, है ना? So this is what is and 0 eventually means no value, so that's why we have boolean of 0 is false in Python specifically. I'm not sure about other languages. Okay, so this is what I wanted you to get clear with. Now let's get back to our dictionary. So what is happening is the value of 1 and true has same hash value, or like it is being interpreted as same keys. Okay, we are not going into what is hash or something. So just understand that 1 and true has like both are same, both are just like some other form of each other. So that's why the one key is being updated from 2 to yes. Okay, so that's why we are getting 1 as yes. Is this clear to you all? I know थोड़ा सा वो like लग रहा है अजीब सा, but this is what it is in Python. Okay, next for 2 we are clear. For all now 0 as like I provided as I don't know IDK, but we were getting 25. Why 25? Again 0 and false. So this is as one pair, this is as one pair, है ना? So this is
So
one
can't
key.
we assign 2 as false?
No, uh only 0 is like for false and vice versa. Okay,
Okay.
yes. So this is also another pair we can say, like this is just one key value only. With this key we'll have the updated value. Now for next we have everything as it is. Now if we run this, so we are getting the dictionary which we wanted, and with the like, now if we count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, all the 9 key value pairs. Are you guys clear now with this? I hope all of you are, mostly at least. Yes.
Sir, if we have key value key1 below true value, then it would return value of 1, not this year's thing. Am I right?
For PS1 and
No, sir. For T1, there is in our dictionary there is a yes value because true is below 1. If 1 is below 2, then it would return that value
yes
2.
yes so the thing is जो की पहले आ रही है like it there was that is what I wanted to do next. So if I do this, so see अभी 1 की हट गई immediately, क्यों? Because true was already there, so true and 1 both are same, so that means they are interpreting both, it is interpreting both as the same key, similar key. Okay, when you study data structures, there is a data structure called hash maps. Okay, dictionary is completely based upon that hash maps. Okay, so when you study about that, तो आपको ये और clear हो जाएगा why like these are working in a similar manner, because both of them are having same hashes and it is taking the first value, first key, not the second one. So now again there are many more things. If you are not clear with this, I would really recommend you to watch recording of this portion, or you can watch like the previous session as well. In the previous session I have like cleared it as well. Now can we move in further for matrices, functions, lambda and all, because now like time is almost 1 hour. Okay, now I'll create one more file, practice show.py. So we have for the matrices, okay, before matrices let's do the functions. What is a function? Not tomorrow, I'll take the next session on Friday 7th November. Okay, same time and same meet link. Okay, 8 to 10 p.m. we will do practice on the questions. Today we are just clearing up the concepts. Now the functions, what exactly a function is? We can do the same functionality without repeating the whole code. Okay, like let's say print like 1 to n. This is a function I have defined where I am taking a n value, and for I in range n runtime comma. So let's say I wanted मैंने ऐसा कुछ कोड लिखा है where I wanted to like print 1 to 5, 1 to 4, 1 to 10, like many times. So instead of writing these two lines again and again and changing the stop value, what I can do is I can enclose it in a function. Okay.
In one query.
Yes.
In the for in range, you can directly add for I in range of n also you can add, right? Directly.
For I in range?
For I in range n, just 10 is enough, right?
Yes, n is enough, but that won't start from 1. It will start from 0. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's say
Like
I'm using yes. So let's say I'm using this loop here. I want to print from 1 to 4. Then using the same loop, I want to like further after some lines of code. Okay. I want to print here. Sorry. 1 to 5. 5, and then after some lines of code, I want to again use this loop, and I want to print 1 to 10. So that means 3 different loops I have to write. Okay, so see 1 to 4, like 4 is of course not included. Then for 1 to 5 we are having 1 to 4, and then for 1 to 10 we are having this. So like repeat instead of repeating the same code again and again, what we can do is we can wrap that particular code in a function. So this is what we have. Now instead of writing these 2 lines of code, we just have to call this function and pass in the parameter. Similarly, just how we do in print function and all the other functions. Okay. So if I pass in 4, it will automatically do this, and it is also handling this +1. So that means 1 is also 1 is included as well as n is also included. Okay. And I can call this function any number of times. So 4, let's say 5. This time I want to print it for 10. And if we run, so see, first is it is printing from 1 to 4, and then it is printing from 1 to 5 for this call, and then for 1, like it is printing 1 to 10 for this function call. Is it clear to you all? This is basically the like why do we need exactly functions? Functions is basically a specific code block we have, like we want to use it again and again. So instead of writing that code, instead of repeating that code again and again, we create it in a function. And this also comes in like there is a programming concept in programming called dry principle. Okay, a dry principle means do not repeat yourself. So it simply says like we do not want to repeat the code, right? Because code also like at some point it takes some storage. This code is of some kbs, that's fine, or even some bytes. Okay, but like let's assume the code of this Google Meet or this VS code, it is in MBs. So that means there are lakhs of lines of code, millions of lines of code. They do not want to write the same code again and again, right? So that's why we use functions. Okay, is this clear to you all?
Yes.
Okay, now they're basically following this principle, and with the help of similar principle we have object oriented programming as well, and some other paradigms as well. So yes, now this function, and let me create one more function here. Def, so this is the syntax basically, def square and whatever the parameters we would like to pass in. So before that, let me do this: a comma b comma c, return a plus b plus c. That means there is a function named myfunc. Whenever we call it, we need to pass 3 values, a, b and c, and that will do some processing and all, and it will give us some like some value which is the sum of a plus b plus c. Okay, a and b and c. So we have used return here, but we have not used return here. Why? If I do
We need to
minus,
find out value, right?
we need to
Compute the value and send it.
okay. Okay, if I call in print 1, 2 and 4, that means it will print from 1 to 4, है ना? We are getting, okay, because it is printing here. Now this line of code is also being executed, but we are not getting the sum here, which is like 13 is to be 13 is what is there, है ना? 1 plus 5 plus 7, है ना? So it should give us 13 as the output, like, but why it is not printing here? Because we are just returning the value. So that means we either have to store it somewhere and then print it, okay, something like this, or what we can do is we can print it directly. So return means like where the function is being called, it will replace the function call with the return value. Okay, so the return value of here is 13 and this is what we are getting here. Is this clear to you all why we have used return here? Okay, not all times function print. Okay, so like if you see, if you know JavaScript, you know these are the console log statements, है ना? So let's say, so see, can you see these errors, exception and all? That means they are printing it here. But we do not want to print everything all the time. Okay, let's say we are storing some username and passwords. Okay, we are directly taking it from the front end, from like whenever user login, and storing it directly in the database. Do we need to print those passwords? No. Okay, हमें ऐसे print नहीं करने. We just want to take it and like it follows some flow chart or some flow, some pipeline, and directly go into the database. So that is like, that is why we have this return. It basically gives the value, it does not print it. Yes, return a return does not give any output. It does. Till what topic? We will cover like all the OPP1 topics. Now, what is the return value here? Is it nothing, or is it like some data type? Empty string, 0, -1, what do you think? What is the return value here?
Which one you saying?
For this function, what is the return value? Like
there is no return value, but it is printing either. What is the
okay,
value of
yes.
loop?
So what about now? What is the return value?
10.
10. Okay, it will always be the 10. What about now? What is the return value? And this is a valid code.
It returns
1, 2,
nothing.
3, 4.
No. How can we know what is the return value? We can directly print the function call. That means we are printing the return value. This is what we were doing here, है ना? Printing the function call, which is printing the return value. Now if I run, we are getting none here. That means default, if we do not return anything, or if we just directly put in return, it simply returns the none. Okay, is this clear to you all? Okay. Okay. Now what is the purpose exactly of return? So return is basically, we specify like function has ended here. That means, let's say if I write loop has ended, that's fine. Okay, I'll create a statement, loop is started, and if I run this now, so see, loop is started, 1 2 3 4, loop has ended, and then none is getting from here. If I do like after print, if I write after return statement, now if I run, it is not being printed. Why? Return means we immediately stop here. Wherever the return statement executes, we stop there directly. Remember break in for loop and while loop? Yes. How many of you know about break statement in for loop while loop? Similar to that, breaks immediately terminates and return also terminates. Yes, nice. Now if I do, what about if I put in return here? What will be printed? Break continue, yes. Okay,
None.
loop is started. Will it print the values? No. Why? Because loop is started and then immediately we are returning. Okay, so that is what is happening. Now one more thing, what will be printed here? Now this is an interesting code. We will get loop is started, है ना? Can we like we know this, right? Yes or no? Like something else as well, if you think.
It will print only loop is started.
Okay, loop is started. Let's run it. So loop is started, then none. Okay, none is from here. Now what is exactly happening? Loop is started. Okay, now for loop has started, but we are immediately returning. Returning does not mean we are returning from the loop. No, we are directly returning from the function. We are stopping the function there only. Okay, so all the statements below that, doesn't matter whether it's inside loop, inside some if condition, some another loop, outside of the loops or conditions, it will not get executed at all. Is this clear to you all?
So basically, what you're saying is, the moment there is a return, it comes out of the function itself with the value.
Yes, it stops the function there only and gives us whatever the return value we have provided. Okay, let's say I put in return 1 here and return 2. What do you think? What will be printed? 1 or 2 from this print statement? 2. Okay, why? Because from here it is being stopped. If I comment it out now, 1 will be printed. Okay, so this is how it is working. I hope now you are much more clear than earlier with the return statement. Again, it also has some purpose, like we want to terminate the function at some point. We do not want to move in further. Let's say we have created a login system. Okay, we have created a full stack website, some Zomato, Swiggy, some sort of, where user enters their username or email ID and password, and then we have a login function. Okay, you know, it is checking username and password, and it is checking if username is in DB. Okay, and let's say a very basic thing, if password is in DB, we can check like is password correct. Let's say हमारे पास एक already एक function है जो check कर रहा है कि एक password correct है या नहीं. Okay, it will give us true if it is correct, it will give us false if it is not correct. Okay, and then we have this, so that means user exists and log in the user, है ना? अगर यूजर ने credential सही डाले हैं, that means user is real, है ना? So we can let them log in. If not, what we can do is this is what we do. Like if not, I'll put everything in here and we immediately return, and इसके बाद we have various amount of logic. Now how it is happening, it is first checking user is in DB and is correct password. If both of these gives us sorry, if both of these gives us false, okay, so then this condition will be true and it immediately stops the loop function here. That means we won't allow the user to log in. So but there are some other things, like we need to set the cookies and other stuff. we need to create session tokens and everything, and like बहुत सारी technical terms I know, but like the login process we will only do when the username and password is correct, so we can use return here. So this is how we use return. Now in further, how many of you know what recursion is? What is a recursion? Any idea?
A function that calls itself.
Yes. When we do recursion before OPP2 or NTEM, I think, we will see the use of return statement in very well manner, or even like in the next session. Okay, I'll create some questions where we will use the return statement. Okay, till then I hope this is clear to you all how the function is working. है ना?
Yes.
Now let's move in further. So similar to my func, this is one way to create. Now okay, before that, x equals to, let's say, 10, sorry, is what can I do? Okay. Yes, name equals param. What is the length of this name?
5.
5. So let's say I want to write this condition: if len of name is less than 5, okay, less than or equal to 5, I would like to say like okay, short, okay, and else I would like to say name is long, okay. And instead of printing, let's say I am storing it somewhere in x, okay. So x equals to short, x will be short if length is less than equals to 5, or else x will be long. Now what is the value of x here from this code? बहुत छोटा सा कोड है.
Short.
Okay, short is here. Now the same thing, all these lines of code except, sorry, this one, all these 5 lines of code we can do in just single one line. How? The shorthand if statement. I hope you must have studied earlier. How can we do that? I'm using y instead of x, okay, just to change the variable. I'll just write like the if condition. I'm simply copying it, okay, copy paste, nothing else. I'm not putting colon here, but what I want is y like y will store short if name is length of name is less than equals to 5, else it would store long, okay. So this is the shorthand form of if else. These 5 lines of code is summarized in just one line, and both are giving us same output.
What do you call this?
Sorry,
What do you call this? Comprehension or like contact or something?
we can call it as like shorthand one liner if else statement, okay. Basically we call it as if else expression, okay. Conditional expression. Expression is something we do in some single line.
No, like some concatenation thing you say, right? Comprehension.
No, it's expression. We call it as if else expression, okay.
Okay.
Conditional expression. This is a conditional statement. These, because statement has like more than one lines. If there is like more than single thing is happening in one line like this, so that basically becomes an expression, not a statement. So it's a expression, this is a statement. So these are the sets of statement, but instead we just have here a single expression where y will have short if length of name is less than equals to 5, else it will have long. Easy, simple. Are you all clear with this? If
yes.
else, okay. So again it is working, and now if I just increase it with some length, will give us long, okay. Now why I have did something like this here. Now there is list comprehension as well, dictionary comprehension, set comprehension, to creating the list and everything in single line. We will do some of that in practice session. Okay, not today. Now the thing is, there is a lambda function. Anyone knows what a lambda function is?
Instead of writing separate functions for a less number of actions to be taken, we can write it like a list comprehension in a single line to define a function.
Yes. So
It is
lambda
actually
function.
an anonymous function.
Yes, lambda function, we call it as anonymous function. Anonymous function. Okay. Or single line functions as well. Like there are many mainly thing is anonymous functions we call it. Why anonymous? I'll tell you after understanding what a lambda function is. So basically, like let's say if we have created some function which is doing some processing. Okay, here this is just adding up. Let's say instead of adding, if you are multiplying here. Okay, now it becomes a little complex. What do you think? Will B into C like it will be done in this manner, A plus B into C, or A plus B into C? Which manner?
First one. A plus B into C. First one.
Okay, first one.
Second.
So this is
Because
complex
higher
than
priority.
earlier, right? Earlier it was just add. Now we have add and multiplication. This has become little complex, right? But again, it's in a single line. Let's say we have many like a very complex sort of function, but that is also only in a single line. That means हमारा जो function है, we have written down 2 lines, but instead of 2 lines we can do it in a single line. That is how, with the help of lambda function. Let's create the same function using lambda instead of the standard ordinary way. So how? My short func, I'm naming it this. Okay, my short func. I'll just write lambda equals to lambda, then whatever the parameters I would like to pass in, I'll pass in here a comma b comma c, then colon. Okay, remember we have a colon here. Similar to this, there are no brackets. Okay, just the parameters. Now whatever we are returning specifically, that is what we have to provide here, a plus b into c. This is it, nothing else. Okay, now print my func 135. What will be the output for this? 135, my func
16.
15. Oh, 16, sorry, 16.
16.
It will be 16. How? 1 plus 3 into 5. Okay, now my short func, I can do it in the same manner, 135, and let's run it. Can you see? Both are giving us the same output because both are doing the same thing, taking 3 numbers and doing some evaluation. Now instead, it is not necessary कि हम same ले. We can write x y z or x y d. Okay, so x plus y into d. Same thing, we have just changed the variable name, parameter names. Okay, I just want you to understand, like जो चीज़ हम, if we are doing if we have created some function which is just like 2 lines of code, a single line of code, we can do that using lambda always. Okay, is this clear to you all? Where we have return statement, we are returning
Not doubt, one question actually. Suppose usually suppose it take you that 3 is there, right? My function 3 in the 3 like that. If I add brackets there, it's like string type.
Extreme.
Like in 3 is there, I'll take it as string of 3. Like this is now int, right? So
Okay.
what happens? Yeah. Now what happens?
You tell me what will happen.
It should give error actually because it is in int multiplication.
How error? It will do something like this. 3 3
Okay,
3
yeah. Okay, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
it will replicate the 3 5 times because of this. And then
Can you
like
please?
when we add, yes, if I run, see, okay, we cannot
Yes.
add an integer and a
Ah,
string.
that is this will give in. That is what, sir. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
but if we just put in a multiplication sign, then we'll have okay, now also we are okay, we are getting in line number 24, this one. So here also I have to do, right, because of this function call. See, now we have 3 5 times. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all. Well, this is the pre-processing, like how the function works. That is a different thing, but types of functions we have. Yes, you can type, you can write functions only when there is only single like line of code, and that is also need to be a return statement. Okay, so how we write lambda instead of def? Function name we write earlier only, like first we write the function name, then equals to, then lambda instead of def, and whatever the parameters we need, all the parameters here, then the colon. Okay, then whatever we are returning, we just directly copy paste it. Okay,
One very here. This is always there in int only, lambda.
no, it works for anything.
Like suppose how do I keep the string value? Like suppose there you have a string of lambda or like something
We can have,
something.
okay, let's say abc equals to, this is some lambda function. Okay,
Yes.
it is checking x comma name, or let's say s comma name, and what it is doing is it is simply concatenating these two. So print abc, let's say s is my like some abc, and name here I am passing as param, so it will be param abc. Okay, it can be anything, it is not necessary. And if we multiply it to 2 and put it in some bracket, see, param abc, param abc.
Hello, Param.
Yes.
I have a question here. Actually,
Yes.
I was trying some lambda function yesterday. So what it is telling that it treats all the parameters as strings only. Is it true?
No.
Okay. Okay.
We can have any parameter. Okay, just like I showed you earlier as well, right? We have like 3 here. You can get the recording of this lecture in my YouTube channel. Just search Parampreet Singh Python. You will get. Okay. I'll upload the recording within an hour when we end the session. Okay. I know we have done a lot of things today. So are you guys clear with like except matrices, all these things? Are you guys clear? Majority of the topics for OPP1. We have matrices left, which we will do earlier while questions only. Yes, we can have.
Sir?
Yes. Yes.
Sir?
Yes.
Hello? Sir, right now it is not streaming on YouTube, sir. So
No.
it will be recorded later.
I am recording it. Okay.
Okay.
So the recording will be uploaded to the YouTube directly.
Okay, so recording will be uploaded tomorrow, sir, or
No,
something
today
else?
only. Like around 11, you will have the recording in my YouTube channel.
Right now it is not accessible, so that is why I'm asking,
Yes,
sir.
of course. Right now it is going on.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Sir. So in your channel that you have shared the link, sir.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Is this code clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What if I do print is even 2 and 3? What do you think? What will be the output for these two?
Even and odd.
Even and odd.
Even and odd. Let's make it short. How? Remember we did something here? Hai Let's do it here. So we are returning something. Hai So in both the cases we are returning if and else, right? So I'll just put in return and then I'll copy this if condition, and now I want to return even, just like understand how I am saying, how I am speaking. In the same way I want to type. I want to return even if n mod 2 is 0, else I want to return odd. Okay, same way function is working, just that now we have if conditional expression, if else expression instead of the if else statement.
Here
Okay.
I want to hold you. Here we can add like again, if suppose they are not entered any number like any string, so we can return enter correct value. So again here how you will add?
Okay, what do you want to return?
No. I'm saying like here there's only two arguments you did, right? Like one if else, then again if I want one to else if it is not value, please enter the correct value like that.
We can have that if else ladder here. We do not have if elif. Okay, elif is not there for conditional expression, but we can have
No,
if
no.
else ladder, nested if else.
Okay. Okay. After
After
this
this
or
else,
again I have to add else, then again one statement. Yes.
yes, like
Okay.
this. If something, some condition, okay, and then again else, and so on and so forth. Okay. Yes, for that also I'll recommend you one source. Yes, so right now is this clear to you all? We have like shorted, like we have created our code concised, we have refactored our code from 5 lines to just 2 lines, है ना? Now these are just comments, we can remove them. Okay, now let's do the same thing, in lambda function. Now can we make this to a lambda function, because we have only a single line of code in this, which is also a return statement. Can we make it as a lambda function? What do you think? Yes. Okay, so how? Is n even? I'm just keeping another name, okay, just so that it won't override. Now is n even? I'll write lambda and n colon, I'll simply copy it, paste it, nothing else. Now using the same to, instead of is even, I am calling is n even. Okay, is this clear to you all, like what I did here? I hope it is clear to everyone. Now I am just running this. See, even odd, है ना? Both the functions are giving us the same output for like whatever the output should be, expected output should be, है ना? So see how we like transition from 5 lines of code to 2 lines of code to single line of code. This is what we call it as refactoring, and this is very important. Like when you go to large code bases na, like where we have thousands of lines of code, millions of lines of codes. Yes, there are codes where we have millions of lines of code. We do not see, देखो ये जो है बहुत छोटा सा लॉजिक है, दिस इज अ वेरी स्मॉल लॉजिक. वी डू नॉट वांट कि बहुत अननेसेसरी कोड आता जाए, राइट? We want to keep our like code base professional, very well clean. So this is like a better way. Of course this is not a beginner friendly way, but this is a very good way how we can refactor. By refactoring is like maintaining the same functionality, just that making the code more cleaner and concise. Okay, so this is what we did here, and it's like a very good practice, but it is not always effective. So yes, there are some edge cases of course for everything. Now we are done with the lambda. Okay, lambda is clear to everyone, है ना? अब तो I think किसी को कोई issue नहीं होगा. We did the if else here as well. Now yes, so we can have one thing, we can have more than if else as well. So if you go to my channel, this Python one liners, you will see just in the home page. This talk I gave like I think almost 2 years ago now. So here I have like shown how can we create nested if else and I have shared the PPT as well. Like there is for the Lambda also I have explained, for comprehensions as well, like list comprehension, dictionary comprehension. So you can refer to this video as well. Okay, after this, if you want to learn more. Now we have some extra things here. Okay, sum everyone knows. What does the sum function do? I hope everyone knows.
It adds.
Yes, add, just simply sum. Minimum, you know? Okay, just give me the thumbs up, or you can speak up or type as well. Maximum, you know? We are clear with, right? Okay, any and all. How many of you like clear with this? Okay, how many of you know heard about these? Okay, no. So basically any and all ज़्यादा use नहीं होता, still it gets used. Like how and when specifically? Let's say we have a list of some list, okay, which has some false, true, some booleans, okay, true, 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 false. If I do print any LSG, print all LSG. Now what will be the output? It will be true or false. How? So any basically gives us true if at least single element is true, else false. Okay, that means any will give us true if at least there is a single element, like whatever we are passing. We are passing a list, we are passing a set, we are passing a tuple. Okay, if that has some element which has some true value, not exactly true, element has true value. And what do I mean by true value? Remember, like from here, like this is the true value, this is also like the true value, this is a false value. Okay, so any will give us true if there is at least some element has true value, else it will give us false. It means there should be some true value in the whole data structure. If no, then it will give us immediately false. All gives us true only when all the elements are as true value, else false. Okay, any means कोई भी एक true है, true दे दो. All means every element should be true. So that's why we are getting false here. Now if I just remove the false from here, we will get true in both. Okay, let me run it again. See, true in both. Okay, is this clear to you all? Any and all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now this question might comes in your mind. What is the use case of this? These are unnecessary. Well, no, these are not unnecessary. There are, let's say, okay, how many of you know what API is? आजकल तो I think सबको पता होगा. When we do like some API calls for ML model. Okay, let's say we are getting some data from the database. Okay, list of tuples. Let's say we are, you all know what a database is, I hope, from the CT at least, you know. Yes, good. So let's say we are getting list of tuples. Tuples means each row, okay, list of rows, okay, and we want to verify that not like let's say we are getting all the rows and we want to verify like all the rows have like some data at least. Okay, we can use all function. All will give us true when all the rows have some data. Okay, it will give us false when there is at least, मान लो we got 100 rows. Okay, got 100 rows but 1-2 rows are empty. All will help us by telling false. So all will give us false here. That means there are some rows which are having empty results. Okay, so do we check manually एक एक row को? No, Do we? Let's say we have millions of records. Will you be able to check manually in the database or scrolling through the Excel file or CSV file? No, right? So we need some automation. That's why we have this all here. It will automatically check whether all the rows are like have some value. If yes, it will give us true. If no, if there is at least even a single entry where the row is empty, it will give us false. Okay. And let's say like there is some requirement. Let's say the end user hai, they want that all the rows should have some data. So that means all should give. If all is giving us true, then only we can show it to the user, hai na? This is some business concept, but I hope you understood like what is the application of any and all, at least a bit, because it gets used in further like when we do some development and all. Okay. Now there is filter, enumerate, grouped, zip. I'll go through a very bit, not all. This is already more than almost 2 hours. So 1 2 4 5 6 7. Is this a sorted list?
No, sir.
No.
It can be arranged.
Okay. If I do x dot sort and print x, see the difference. Earlier it was just printing as it is. Now it is sorting and then print. Like we have the sorted list. Okay. This is clear, hai na? Easy code. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now instead of list, let's say we have a tuple. What about now?
It will not edit.
If we run, there is a no attribute called sort. Means there is no function named sort. But I want to sort this tuple. I want the sorted tuple. How can I get that?
We can convert it into list.
Okay. Well, there is a question in OPP, one of the OPP sets as well, where they pass, where we pass in a tuple in a function, and we want to get the sorted tuple as a return value. So this is basically the code of that. What we can do is, yes, we can do this. X equals to list of x, and then x dot sort. But then we will get the list. I want the tuple, not list. So again, I want to convert it into a tuple. Okay, this is one solution. Hai na? Is this clear to you all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what we can do is, instead of that, instead of these two lines, I'll just use a sorted function. Remember, this is a sort method. When we call a method is something which is associated to some data structure. Like x dot sort means x is a list, so sort is a function which is only associated to list. We do not have some sort function or sort method for tuple. Okay, but we have a built-in function just similar to print. We have a function called sorted. It takes any iterable. It can be list, tuple, set, dictionary, anything, and it will sort it, and it will always give us the list. See, returns a new list containing all items from the iterable in ascending order. That means sorted order. And then we can again convert it into a tuple. I know not much, but at least thoda sa code short hua. Can we say this? And I hope you understood what the use of sorted. Now there is one more benefit. What is that benefit? Let me show you. If I print, let me just comment these two. Okay, and instead of that, see, I'm printing x dot sort and I'm printed sorted of x. Okay, now see the difference. We are getting the list here, which is from line number 79. We are getting what from line number 81? None. But from line number 82, we are getting a list. So can you see, x dot sort, the sort function never returns like the list. it always returns none. See, sort the list in ascending order and return none. It's sort in place. The sort is in place only. So it just modify the data structure. That's why we do not have any sort function for tuple or set. Okay. Now, if we have a tuple, so we can use the sorted here directly. Okay. But of course, it will give us a list. We can convert it into a tuple. So there is a, I want you guys to go through all the OPP mock questions and tell me which question has, like, there is a question I'm confident about that, like, which basically do the same thing. It like in that question we get a tuple and we have to print the sorted tuple. We have to return the sorted tuple. So this is the basically solution for that question. Okay, and are you guys clear with this? Like, what is the sorted function? Okay, how many of you are not clear? Okay, I think all are clear. If yes, can you guys give a thumbs up? थोड़ी सी एनर्जी डाउन हो गई है, but it's fine. If you are still, like, you all are still there, so there are 26 people. That means like you are enjoying at least this session. Now we can sort in descending order as well. Reverse as, by default reverse is false. Okay, if I put it as reverse as false, which is default, it will sort in ascending. If I want to print sort in descending, I'll do reverse as true. Okay, this is clear, easy thing, है ना? Now next we have reversed. Reverse is simply, instead of doing this reverse equals to true, what we can do is we can just simply reverse, call the reversed function. Okay, there is a separate function as well, same functionality in a different manner. Okay, at some point you might feel like there are so many functions in Python, but yes, everyone has, like, every function has some pros and cons. And then we have group by, enumerate, filter. I'll cover them in next session while practicing, because I know this is, yes, this is too much for today, like for you guys, so I don't want to overwhelm you all. So far, how was the session? Did you guys got some clarity?
Can you copy this and share it in chat?
The whole code?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the whole won't be able to come, but I'll.
No, like controller, you can't give that.
It won't, like, there is some limit in the
Okay.
comments. Okay, a chat box.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this session
Can you
recorded?
share this in this course? Can you share in that YouTube session?
Yes, I'll share that in the description of the YouTube video. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and the session is being recorded and it will be shared. The recording will be shared, of course, in my YouTube channel. And yes, thank you, Aman. And the next session, which session, I'll tell you. The next session we will have the practice session. Today was the revision session. I hope it went better, like a good session it was, I hope. Next we have practice session on Friday, where we will do the practice on questions, many questions. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Also, like, I did many sessions earlier as well, so you can just go to my channel, go to courses tab, okay, and see there is a Python OPP sessions play course. So here you will find many OPP sessions. So just select any OPP1 revision or practice, like OPP1 revision, OPP1 revision practice, anyone. Recent ones like this one, you can take any from the OPP1 session, okay, from this playlist. Okay, I hope you, yes, this the main goal for me was to give you some, like, confidence after this, like, session. At least you can score decent marks, you have that confidence. So yes, thank you, that's it for the session. I hope you enjoyed it. and let's meet on Friday 7th November. But till then, there is some task for you. One is solve as many as OPPE mock questions, okay, and watch my previous sessions and practice along, okay. These two things you need to do. If you get stuck somewhere, just comment in the video of that specific video, any video, I'll reply there, okay, directly, or you can contact me as well from the email ID. And yes, just one favor I want. Can you guys fill this feedback form? Like I just want to know like how was the session and everything. No, okay, how background? I'm not born with having coding in my mind. Of course, I learned like during the COVID era, I was doing learning coding only. So yes, well now it is my background, of course, because I have like 4 to 5 years of experience now in coding. So yes, I hope. And guys, please fill this feedback form. It won't take more than 30 seconds. Yes, I am in iit-bs. I'm in third year. Okay. I think I should end the recording. And thank you guys. Thank you Nilgiri House. Thank you Aman Gupta, and thank you Anubrata for collaboration. Now let's meet you all in the practice session on Friday. Till then, you all must be prepared with these two. Okay.
Thank you, Pam.